How you doing, my man?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Ask and you shall receive. This is a bout that you've been asking for, and now you finally get it. How do you feel?
Finally, I'm very excited. It was cool to finally get this shot at greatness to finally be here. So yeah, I'm happy.
You seem like a happy man. Tell us about traveling from the Netherlands over here. How was that process like?
Best flight I ever had. We're like 20 people in the plane. So I had 4 seats to myself. I lay down, stretched out, and slept for 9 hours. So that was great. I missed the end of the movie because we were already touching down. So that was amazing. And then from then on, I've just been in the room basically.
And going into this bout, you seem like you really lit a flame under Aung, really got him going.
That's all right.
You're gonna sub him out. Tell us about that. Was that always your intention to get him hyped, get him agitated for this one?
Nah, this is every fight is, and this is the way I approach it. It's about me. I look at what I do. I look at my strengths, and I know what I can do. I know how I move. I know where my strengths are, and I know I can submit this guy.
Question here from Fight Game Asia. In a previous interview, Aung said that you don't even think that you can really submit him early in this fight. How do you respond to that?
Oh, I don't know how he knows, but I believe that. I've been fighting and I've been training with elite strikers like himself for all my life, and I'm very excited to show that that I have the skills to beat someone like him. He's a great, and he's been tearing it up the last couple of years. I'm very honored to have the opportunity to step inside the ring with him, and I'm 100% sure that I can get him out of there. There's not a lot of guys knocking him out, but I think I'm the one to choke him.
Breaking down Aung's game, you seem to really think that you have the advantage on the ground. Is there anything that suggests or anything that's shown you that that's going to be the hole in Aung's game?
No, I don't really look at it like that. I don't really see it as his hole, but it's that's just I'm on another level. He's a great grappler as well. He's a great wrestler as well, but he gets taken down. He ends up on the floor, and I only need 10 seconds on the floor. Once I grab someone, it's going to be a different world.
What is your opinion of Ang Langsang as a champion, as a fighter as well?
He's a humble guy. I really respect him for what he's done. He's just like me. He's just taking care of his family by fighting, and that's an amazing thing in itself to achieve that status, to get there, to be able to care for the people around you. That's a big tip of the hat to him. He's a great fighter. I just think I match up great with him.
Nick from the South China Morning Post. In our interview just now with Aung, he said that if you try to take him down, he will smash your head into the canvas.
Yeah.
What do you respond to that?
I'm not taking him down with a double. I'm taking him down in another style. And my wrestling style, my takedown style is not like the Americans over there. I have a unique type of takedowns which nobody is prepared for. I can take anybody down, including Aung.
Question here again. You have a pretty solid submission game. Taking Aung to the ground seems like a game plan for you.
Yeah.
How good do you think that his ground game is? He hasn't really been able to show that much. How good do you think his ground game is?
I think his ground game is top level, is world class. But my ground game is on a different level. I'm levels above him on the floor, and yeah, I look forward to showing that. I love jiu-jitsu. I like the kickboxing. I like the striking as well. But jiu-jitsu is my first love, and I'll always try and represent it. And I will Friday.
Throughout this media tour, you've been doing a lot of media interviews, and you've got the chance to really do a couple of interviews with Aung. The question here from Nick, again from South China Morning Post. Have you enjoyed your interactions with Aung and Aung's fans on social media?
The fans, they keep on stalking me, but I usually turn my phone off anyway, so that's all right. But I just came out of the elevator when I went in, so I just met him, and he's a good guy, man. I hold nothing against him. I hold nothing against his coaches. Strictly business.
Speaking about that, he has another Dutchman in his corner as well, training with
Yes.
Andrew. What do you think about that?
I think we made some codes for the coaching part, so we won't be talking Dutch this time. It's the first time somebody's going to be able to understand us, so we made some adjustments there.
Looking forward to that one. Are you looking at another weight class? Saying if you defeat Aung La is also the champion at light heavyweight. You eyeing that?
Maybe, yeah, who knows? I got this goal first, and I'm fully focused on Friday. I'm not letting any distractions come in. I'm meditating, I'm closing myself off, and there's only one thing in my mind, and that's achieving this goal. After that, we'll talk again, but this Friday has been a thing I've been working to for the last couple of years, and this is the culmination of something great, and there's nothing else in my mind right now.
Aung La's been very dominant in his tenure here at One Championship.
Exactly.
Some big names, Brandon Vera amongst them. How do you see yourself ranking among them? You think you're the most dangerous opponent that he's ever faced?
Yeah, I think so. I'm the taller, I'm the better grappler. So yeah, I guess so. Look, all those guys are great fighters, but he's never fought someone of my reach. He's never fought someone of my height. He's never fought someone with my grappling abilities. But that's the way I see it.
Last two performances were outstanding, man, leading up to this world title contention bout. Yep. What is the biggest improvement since then? What can we see more from you?
Man, since my last fight, it's mostly here. I was not in the best frame of mind last time, and I've really been working on that in several aspects. I got my baby boy 8 weeks ago. Man, there's a fire lit inside of me. There's nobody stopping me. I got to make the people around me proud. I got to make my wife proud. I got to make my kids proud. This is one for greatness. This is one for legacy. This is one for the history books, and nobody's taking this from me.
That's going to be an incredible main event. Another question here for you. How has the pandemic affected your training? You think this came at a... Sorry,
I'm sorry. So I had like 6 weeks off in the beginning. So in Holland, it hit like end of February. I just came back from the last fight, beginning of March. And then pretty rapidly it spread, and we had like six weeks of full lockdown. So I couldn't do my job as a physiotherapist. I couldn't be in the gym. The gym was locked down. So I spent 6 weeks at home, which I really enjoyed. My wife was still pregnant at the time, and I spent a lot of time with my baby girl. So it was 6 great weeks. I focused on strength and conditioning, still trained every day. After that, I got back in the gym. And basically just kept on keeping on like I always do, kept on training. And then when my boy was a week old, I got the message that the bout was final for Friday. And it's 7 weeks of extreme training, going hard 3 times a day. And that brought me here.
Volume seems like a lot. Seems like you're increasing that volume. You being a physiotherapist yourself, man, how big of a difference is that for you? Like, do you get to really tone down on your body when you really understand your body a little bit more?
Yeah, so I use some science for this as well. I measure my heart rate variability every morning, which gives me a number from how much intensity I can take with training. So that's a part that really helps me with my knowledge of the body. But another part is physiotherapy is a lot about analyzing bodies, analyzing movement, and this is something that really fascinates me. I really like to watch moving bodies, and when I see the way my opponent moves, I think I have the right pattern to stop him.
Break down Aung La's patterns. What does Aung La do best, and what are you worried most about his game?
And he has one of the hardest right kicks and one of the hardest right hands. He combines it with a good left hook. He's very active with his jab, with his front hand. He switches sometimes, but when he switches to southpaw, it's not as dangerous. He pressures very well, and I think anybody who's going to go to war with him, who's going to stand toe to toe and trade, is going to lose right now. There's nobody who's going to take a punch better than him and knock him out right now. So that's not my goal. I have a different plan in mind.
How do you think your life changes after you defeat Aung La on Friday?
Well, not that much. I'm going to go home, kiss the kids, kiss my wife, and enjoy for a little while with my friends and my family. This is a thought that always comes to me fight week and the last few days before a fight, and even the last few hours to my fight. Win or lose, I'm the same guy. It doesn't matter. I'm just there to perform. I just want to make myself proud. I want to make the people around me proud. And I have the people around me. I have the perfect life. I have a good life regardless. But it would be nice to bring the belt home anyway, right?
Yeah, it's a great mindset to have, man. Now, you are training with a lot of good middleweights out there back in Holland.
Yes.
How do you rank Aung La among the middleweights of the world? Do you think that the level of talent in one can rival that of the Western promotions?
Absolutely. Aung is one of the best, but this game is about styles as well. And I think he can beat anybody in the world. Yeah, I believe so.
Tell us a little bit about your training camp, your training partners, your coaches, and who's really helped you the most during this camp.
Well, I've had Peter Beist for the last 3 years, one of the great strikers in the world himself. He's always been a great help for me. I have my team of coaches who've been around me since the start. Haroon Uskan, Hessel Duits. They might not be big names yet, but they will in a few years. They have great minds. They have great outlook on the fight game, and I'm really thankful to them for helping me and continuing to help me to this day. I train with Musasi, Gregor Musasi, a lot as well, and he has some great guys around him. His brother, Gay Wick, and wrestling coaches, top level heavyweights, light heavyweights. I'm so blessed with all the people around me. I have the best team, the best people. Everybody is loving, but once we step on the mats, we throw down.
Incredible, man. Looking at this middleweight ranking, number 1 to number 5, it's a pretty deep division, and you're taking out some of the best. Would you like to see one championship sign more talent from the international scene?
Well, yeah, of course, but I don't think it's too much of a thing for me right now, because I guess I'll be fighting Aung La again, right?
That'd be a goal. It could be another fight at light heavyweight.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I can normally between fights I get up to like 98, 99 kilos, so I guess I could make that. Yeah, we'll see.
A couple more questions before we let you go.
Yeah, of course.
Tell us more about your life outside of competing. You talked about being a physiotherapist. What do you like to do outside of competing?
Well, so I have my own practice as a physio, which I combine with the gym. I run the gym as well. Combat Brothers, our gym in Breda. And so I like to teach. I like to help people. This is a thing, like a philosophy of life part for me. Of course, I like to make money to take care of my family, which is the number one goal. But when I do, I like to be able to help people. And through martial arts, I've always been able to help the people, which has really been a help for me myself. And as a physiotherapist, I like to help people to be able to move again and to live without pain, which is it's a very fulfilling life.
Last question for you, man. From Fight Game Asia, after 3 wins and 1 championship, are you confident enough in your skills and experience to be competing for a world title at this point in your career? And what do you think will be the difference in this fight?
Yeah, so first part, I think I've shown the confidence, right? And I'm sorry, the last part was the difference?
Yeah, what do you think will be the difference in this fight against Aung La?
I think the difference will be the grappling, the wrestling, the judo, the jiu-jitsu. That's what's going to be the difference. On the feet, I have the reach, so I'll be able to hit him when it's going to be a little harder for him to hit me. And then once I grab him, he's going to be in my world. Renzo said it best. He's like the greatest predator on land, a lion. But once I throw him in the shark tank, he's just another meal.
One last question. We lied. Aung La has been able to go 5 rounds championship bouts. You haven't really gone there yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I've been to the 3rd round twice now. So I'm not planning on going too deep this time. But if it has to, it has to. I've been always been focused on my cardio, and I've been going a lot of championship rounds in the gym. And there's difference in conditioning. Aung La has shown great heart, great conditioning, but it's with guys who want to strike with him. I'm not planning to strike with him.
Incredible, man. Last one, prediction. Round, how?
Round 2, rear naked choke.
You said it. Thank you so much for your time. That's going to be an incredible main event. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, everybody in the media. Thanks for the questions, and see you guys around.